Hello there, and welcome to week 14 of my crochet vlog. This week I've spent most of my time, when I've had time, working on the Snowy Owl pattern, in getting it in the computer. It takes a while to actually type up the pattern and all of the instructions that go with it, so it's been taking me a while and I haven't done a lot of actual crocheting. So the things I do have to show when I have had some time to crochet, I've been thinking a lot about crocheting flowers. It's just one of those things I can't get off my mind, and I've got like some specific flowers that I want to make. I've seen a lot, like if you search like crochet flowers on YouTube, you're going to find a lot of roses and a lot of really like cartoon looking flowers. Just kind of like typical 5 petals, yellow center sort of thing, which they're super cute, and I'm not discounting or bashing on those at all. But I've been wanting to, make flowers that look like flowers. So I definitely did start with a rose because I love roses. Who doesn't? And I'm not like 100% sold on this pattern. I've got some changes to make. And of course I've been using the Bernat blanket yarn because, when in doubt, go big. So it's not assembled yet, but this is essentially my rose pattern. What I want to change about it is you can see I've got like this one smaller petal that my fingers kind of, holding into place. And then I've got 3 medium petals, 1, 2, and 3. And then I've got 4 larger ones, 1, 2, 3, and 4. And I'm thinking I want to do 5 of the larger petals, but actually make them slightly smaller, so that I've got a nice clean like 5 in the back. So I'll give that a try when I have a chance. The other flower I've been working on, I spent a lot of time last night working on it. I've been really loving the white poppies that I've seen in my Pinterest feed. They're just so beautiful, and so I tried a lot. I had a couple of ideas on like how I would make it, and they pretty much ended up not working very consistently. So it's like, no, that didn't work. This one like almost worked, but not quite. The construction is kind of poor. I don't know. I didn't really like that. I tried a 4-petal poppy instead of a 6-petal. Also, more on the, I don't know, just kind of tear apart ability. Didn't like that. Just no. Anyway, so I think I finally came up with one this morning that I like pretty well, and it's this one. It's a little bit smaller than these other ones, but it feels, I don't know, it feels right to me. And I really like how the poppy as a flower kind of has a simple elegance to it, and with like the black and cream, it kind of brings that same sort of like classic, timeless feel to it. So I'm really happy with this. So a couple of other flowers that I want to make is I'd really love to figure out how to do a dahlia, because they're pretty big flowers naturally, and I've also been seeing those kind of pop up in my Pinterest feed a little bit, wondering if those are going to be a trending flower for 2018. I mean, they're beautiful, so that would be really fun to figure out, but also complicated, so we'll see. Then I also want to try and do a sunflower, which I've got a pretty clear idea, I think, on how I want to do that, so I'm excited for that one. And then probably a daisy. I would also love to be able to figure out wisteria, because that's beautiful, and I've seen some just like gorgeous hanging flower arrangements, and I would love, I mean, crocheting is my craft, I guess. I don't do like felt or paper or sewing really, So, so like when I do see a craft or something that I think is beautiful and I want to make it, I'm like, could I crochet it? So that's kind of where these flowers are coming from. Is I've seen some really beautiful flower installations that I'm like, maybe I could make that with crochet. So that's what I'm thinking there. And if I can make these flowers to my standard where I think they're beautiful, then I don't know, I'll make some cool installations and share it with you all. Anyway, on to more crocheting. So the one project I have worked on this week is the stick cow, which I am hiding it from you at the moment. You can only see the back because I don't really like how it's turning out. I'm not really sure what's not resonating with me, but I think it's kind of ugly. So with that lovely intro, here's my cow. It's clearly the eyes are not sewn on yet, but I don't know, there's just something about it that's not really working for me. I think you know, I was going for a rectangular muzzle and I don't think it translated. It looks a little bit more square, and I don't know, something about the head shape is off. I'm just not sure. And so I think at this point what I'm going to do is I'll probably finish it. At least I'll sew on the eyes and I'll get the ears on, because I don't know what I don't like. Like I've got some inklings, but I'm not really for sure on what I don't like. With a lot of the other patterns that I've made as I go along, you know, I'll make a couple rows and I'll look at it and I'll be able to say like, no, that needs to change to this. But for this one, I've looked at it and it's like, it needs to change, but I'm not sure how. So yeah, so I'll probably finish it, give myself a week or two to digest it and see what I think. Who knows, I might have to just start from scratch, which if I do, that's fine. It's all part of the process, you know, you learn by trying and failing, right? So yeah, this is not a success. Anyway, so that's really it for me this week. I've just been busy with home life and with work. My goals for this next week really are going to be mostly to get the snowy owl pattern done. It's taken me a long time to type these things up. It's just pretty intensive to get all of the pictures organized and all of the descriptions of, you know, how you do the different transitions and things like that. So I've been kind of putting it off, but I need to work on it. And I also need to get the panda typed up, and I need to get the rabbit typed up, and I need to finish the baby elephant, getting that one all ready to go as well. And so, yeah, so there's a lot to do. So we'll see what I have next week. I'm not really making any promises, but there will be something to report next week. So tune in then. All right, I will catch you later. Bye.